Okay, I'm going to do a reading today. It's got to do with the Shraadh that went. This time it had two eclipses to it, right? So, anyway, I just went with the flow. I had two offerings. One was inside my bedroom for whoever Shirdi Sai Baba allows into this bedroom, and then the other one outside in my balcony, which was set up by Shirdi Sai Baba, not for any other reason. He wants to also from that area talk to people who are completely unrelated to me. But for whatever reason, good or bad, he deals with them over there and he doesn't allow them here. How do I know he doesn't allow them into this space? I spend most of my time here in my bedroom. And when I was doing the reading in the next room, which is now the laundry room, at that time I have said before also, I had this black, I was sitting on my bed in that room and I was doing a session, and then I don't know, my eyes got directed to something at the beginning of this bedroom of mine, where I saw this ball of black energy trying to get in and was rolled back out, like literally repelled out or repulsed out. So I was a little worried. I came here to check it, and it was like this, where there are no shadows because actually there are plots down. There's no movement that there should be shadows on the wall. So even there, everything was quite like there was nothing really. I just realized one thing, that beyond this point of my main door over here, energies are not allowed in. And even when I do these readings, I keep that door shut of this bedroom, not for any other reason. I don't know, I feel more comfortable keeping the energy within here only. And this is the last room in this entire setup. So there's one room over there. The entry is not far away, it's a very small tiny apartment, but the entry is away from here. And this space I just cordon it off, and I close this door also. I'm not doing it today, it's open, but otherwise I cordon it off. Okay, anyway, from there I understood that he wants two different. I didn't get at that point in time, I got it because he very specifically over a month and a half talked about opening that as a temple. So I followed his bidding, whatever he had told me. I've shown you this before also, but since we're on the topic, I'm showing it to you again. This is the location at which, in this space, right, he has got lots of stuff done. The various things he's got done from here are so many, and it is so varied. I've seen people from the Satya Sai Baba organization, this whole house filled with many of them, and they're doing bhajans in this entire house. So that was good energy. Then in my deep state dream, I saw the daughter and the mother team being sent back to their spirit realm. The girl being very good, the mother not being that great, but on the same train, different kinds of travel. Then I also saw over there in the balcony people being mass fed, poor people. Then I saw over there Vishnu and Shiva's energy also eating on another day. Like that, there were many, many, many instances. Once I saw people who are, you would say they're fighting for not tank, what is it called? That pump water. So you know how they sometimes get into a brawl between the two, like between a bunch of them. They're very loud, and they kind of coarse in their ways. I saw that also happening out once. Then, and when I did throw, whatever I got about it was not great, but it was addressed to them, whoever they were. Then once I have even on two different occasions, I've seen 2-3 different gurus also being dealt with over there. I don't know. So these are people who are not connected directly with me, and yet Shirdi Sai Baba deals with them over there. Okay. Here I just feel that whatever I do more for whoever's allowed to come here. I don't know if there are people who are related to me or not related to me, or nobody is allowed to come here, I'm not sure. Okay, all I know is that this time when I did the Shraadh offering, I did it over there also, out in the balcony, and here also. Here habitually we offer. So out over there, what I got was that was okay when I did. But what happened was over here when I did, because my family, I mean, I I like to offer. Um, I like to offer vegetarian, but my family, like if you're talking about Advanis, the Advanis don't like only vegetarian. My dad, if I'm thinking about my dad needs to eat non-veg too. So my thing is like, okay, if we're offering it for the Pitris and he wants, if my dad happens to come here, then it should be non-veg too. So I ordered his favorite food and I also offered it. But when I did offer it, I saw from my Hanuman temple, I saw from this Hanuman photo, I got the indication he wanted me to leave it. He wanted it removed. So I said, okay, if I've already offered it, now before starting the prayers, there's so many other gods also involved. So I took it and I kept it in my fridge. And I said, I'll eat it tomorrow as the prasad. But okay, I kept it. And I left only the vegetarian food over here. The next day when I went to eat the non-veg, the dabba only wouldn't open. And that was like for the Sarva Pitris. Okay, for everybody, whoever wants. And vegetarian also was offered outside. But the next day after that, when I wanted to eat, that was just not opening. And so I had to, like, even somebody else came, tried opening it, it didn't open. It took 2 days to try and figure it out, but it didn't happen. Finally it had to be thrown along with the box also. It just had to be thrown in the garbage. So I didn't know what it was, and I didn't get a chance to eat it. But for sure this Hanuman who's here definitely indicated to remove it, so I removed it. So I just want to know that whatever I experienced in this particular Shraadh time, if there is any signification that I need to know what happened in the background, if Shirdi Sai Baba wants to tell me anything. While I look over here like this, I showed a photo of mine which is like this. It's me only. This photo of mine was taken out. This actually is on my face. I actually have these marks on my face, which the camera does not pick up for whatever reason. This photo is nothing but I signed up on an app for food delivery. So because I had signed up on the app for food delivery, I wanted a real-time photo, and it was most unexpected. So most unexpected, when I removed my photo, this is what I got. Now under normal circumstances, because I'm not used to seeing my face this way, I'd have probably junked it. I said, no, I don't know what's happened to my face. But I have learnt otherwise. I said, what doesn't look good, no, we must keep. Because that's probably how we look like in real life. So I didn't junk it. I kept it, so that I have a reference point as to how I actually look. This is the reader, I believe, to a large extent. Adjusting, it is possible. Yet from the same app that I took out my photo. Okay, I'm really happy that I got this via someone else's app. You know what? I don't know what your problem is. From my body you make sounds. You throw voice and you try to steal my status. I am an Advani. Whether I look like this or whether I look like this, it doesn't matter. My birth is not your giving. That you need to understand very clearly. Generally, I say the ones who are affected are the ones who are stolen from. We have to have something to make you fall to that level that you need to do this to us. There must be something with us that makes you become the way it makes you become. Because if we were the shit you are, you would have probably got me to look a lot better and then help you steal with a good face. But since we are born with everything, we don't need to look good to steal something from somebody else, coercing them and fooling them. I don't need to do that. This is me. But I've been stolen from. Now you can make out the difference between this and this, but with the same person. Are you getting my point, what I'm trying to say? I have to have something that you want to do what you do, and then on top of it you insult me and disrepute me. You've been doing this according to me for last, I don't know, ever since the 90s. That's what I feel. Now tell me, here and here we look the same or we look little different? So when they want to steal, they put nice faces so that they can trick. First impression matters. And those who are the originals, they destroy whichever way they can. Because it is on that identity these good faces want to go out and fool the rest of the crowd. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Today I will tell you 50% of your get-togethers, you don't know who you're sitting and standing with. If you're going to judge everything by the face, don't do it. Don't do it. That'll be your biggest mistake. And also people who are getting married, please figure out who you're really getting married to. Don't go by the face. In fact, they make the face look better than anything you have ever known. Why? If you have something they want to take, they will enter your house any way possible. Marriage is one of them. And then they'll destroy you completely. So be very careful of your choices. Look at this photo again. This is after I've come out of my 5-month marriage. It was never this bad. So if you want your whole family to end up this way, then do what you want. Otherwise, I'm just showing you what is what so that you're able to watch out for yourself and not fall for the same shitty tricks. This is the same as this. But look at the difference. Okay, now anyway, we're moving on with the topic of the Shraadh, that I want to consult Shirdi Sai Baba for my own knowledge. If there's something that I got my own take on what happened. But whether my take is the actual take or Shirdi Sai Baba has something else to say, I don't know. So what I've decided to do is, I've decided to ask Shirdi Sai Baba without my own thought process. Okay? So let's start. Should I go with just one of them? I think one is good enough. I don't need to have both. Okay, so as we have over here, you know what is yes, what is no. I don't like people stealing. You want to do a read, miss, do it on your own. Don't bring your Bugs Bunny teeth with broken teeth in front and over my face. Don't do it. It's very irritating. And whichever miscreant is using somebody else's identity and putting it on mine, it's not acceptable. Alright? You find your own bloody relatives. Don't push relatives on me. I got one relative, his name is Shirdi Sai Baba. That's it. People come, people go. This guru has stayed from beginning to end. So don't mess around. Okay, let's clock the read. What time is it? It's Friday, 4th of October. What a day. 13:27. And yeah, okay, I'm JAYA.ADVANI. My name is JAYA.ADVANI. My father's name is Kani, short for Kanayalal. Grandfather is Haku, short for Hakumatrai Advani. There's a Haki, Hotti, and a Haku. Okay? So anyway, whatever. As I said, if I came from a shithole, you wouldn't have to spoil my face. And utilize things that are mine, and then go running and do more miscreant behavior, deviant behavior, using other people's identity. You spoil those who are endowed by birth and financially too. You come with a face that is charming, but you are the miscreant. जो दिखता है वो है नहीं, और जो है वो तुमको दिखता नहीं है. वही प्रॉब्लम है. ये आज का बात नहीं है. Probably started in the 90s, is what I understand. Take my life over here of 51 years as penance, so that the next 426,000 years, where the miscreants have done what I just said, taking things that are not theirs, you are well benchmarked against Sudama. You are taught a lesson according to your deeds. You do good work, you get good results. You don't do good work, तुमको रिजल्ट्स अकॉर्डिंगली मिलेगा. चोरी करना इतना मुश्किल बात नहीं है. किसी को गिराना बहुत ईजी है. सिर्फ एक बेवकूफ़ ऐसे करेगा, नॉट फॉर एनी अदर रीज़न, क्योंकि वाइल इट इज़ ईजी टू लाई, स्टील, टेक थिंग्स बिलोंगिंग टू अदर्स, क्रिएट प्रॉब्लम्स फॉर अदर्स, ओनली अ ब्लडी फूल विल पुट देयर फिंगर्स इन ऑल दैट, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली द रिपरकशंस आर वेरी बैड फॉर दैट हु डज द रॉन्ग थिंग. लेकिन तुमको ये दिमाग नहीं है तो क्या बोले, लीव इट. कंगाल तो था जब पैदा हुआ है, और भी कंगाल बनो लंबे समय के लिए, लीव इट. टेक्स रियली क्रेजी माइंड टू डू व्हाट यू हैव डन. Today is the 4th of October, so let's just count. 4th of October comes to what? If we just have to understand, 4th of October 2024, very important, because we're doing this Shraadh. It is the miscreants who were dealt with, who have done bad karma in this lifetime, for many lifetimes to come, along with their descendants going forward. Such not lying. कौन सा भी पोजीशन हो, कौन सा भी कंट्री का हो, क्या भी तू सोचे तू है, it doesn't matter. You be from whichever country, you think whatever you think you are, but you have to have done the wrong thing, karmically the wrong thing according to the universal laws. That's what was dealt with this time. A Sarva Pitri Amavas, in which it was an eclipse too, coming and going. The same thing is going to happen next year also. Only these two years, 24 and 25. 26 again things will go back to normal. So these 2 years are primarily for netting those who did deviant, miscreant behavior. Very shameless lot. So 4th of October 2024, that comes to 8 and 5. So totally how much does it come to? You just calculate on your own. 4th of October 2024 comes to 2038, which comes to 5 plus 3. How much does that come to? 5 plus 8. It comes back to 13. So this was a double 4. This is a double 4 day that we are finding out. What is double 4? What is double 4? Number 4 is nobody but Rahu himself, who's the Asur crowd. Can look beautiful, can be very charming, पर है असुर. असुर जो होती है वो क्या करती है? When they come in front being charming and beautiful, they have something they want. That's the Asur crowd. Never straightforward. So calculate this on your own. 2038. So 2 plus 0 plus 3 plus 8. It comes to 13 only. So it's a double 4 day. We're discussing also the Asur from the looks of it. Okay. This is the reader. I'm not interested in looking good. I'm interested in looking like how I look. This is what I look like in real life, I guess halfway. This too. And this too. You can take it as I'm the reader. Okay. You come to know because of all the marks on the face. And this is not really my own camera. This is an app of another company where I managed to get these photos from. As in, I managed to click my own photos. Okay. So, Shirdi Sai Baba, I request with your blessings if you can go ahead. Dearest Shirdi Sai Baba, thank you for everything. What I would like to ask you is, can I have your company? Because I'd like some guidance from you, because I'm a little confused about something. I'm not confused, but I have my own kind of thought pattern on something that happened. But I would really like clarification from you if possible. Is it okay if I do a throw regarding how Hanuman, I felt, was telling me to remove the non-veg, which was one day before the Sarvapitra Amavas? Then okay, on the Sarvapitra Amavas, I thought I'll eat some non-veg, but I couldn't eat. For whatever reason, the dabba wasn't opening. Finally, the girl came to work the next day and she had to break the dabba and throw everything in the garbage. Is it true this incident happened? Is it true what was offered even outside for those who are not allowed to come in over here? Is it true that in this house there are 2 temples? This temple that is in my bedroom, do you allow every soul to enter this bedroom? Those who have passed on, do you allow every soul to enter into this bedroom space? Do you allow souls to actually come to the balcony area who have passed on? Do you deal with souls in the balcony area? Those who have passed on? Have you allowed outside souls into this bedroom, but only with your wish? Have you allowed a couple of souls, or more than a couple? I don't know. But those who you allow, you decide who's allowed, even though they have passed on. You decide who's allowed to come into this room, this bedroom where I sleep in the night. So my guess is right. He has set that one out in the balcony. He has set it up for everybody, whoever he wants to deal with. There also, I'm sure not everybody can reach, but amongst them there are few souls who are actually allowed here. So that lady who was, after I dressed my Lakshmi Mata, who's this in the red choli, and I said, "Oh, Mata, looking like a bride," and she's like looking very happy. Then I don't know, after a couple of months, he said you need to go to Badri Kedar, something of that sort, for 11 months. So I started doing the preparation for it. Then he told me, I'm not telling you, I'm telling another soul. Okay. But before that, I had a dream in the night where there is a Mata who's dressed in her, she's a dark skinned, and she's moving from my bed and she's going to the door to leave this bedroom. And I say, Mata, where are you going? Something of that sort. I thought she's my mother. She could be a soul who has already passed on. There are some people out over there who were sent off, who had a desire either to get married or to have children. But they were removed before. Removed means they went into the spirit world. It is possible their death was not known, or it was an unnatural one. So there are many who go to her in the balcony. Now go to him in the balcony, and he is blessing them for their next journey. That when he's probably fitting them into homes, either sending them as daughters or sons to other people's homes who want children, or these guys are already born in their next life, but they have exited unnaturally from here. So he, through the Sai Sachitra, even addresses them, because there is one chapter I keep picking up, people who were stolen from during one birth. In that Sai Sachitra is that one lifetime, I'm assuming they were stolen from and they've gone into their next life. Or they wanted children and they were cheated of it. So he blesses them with that also, because the coconut is not here in my bedroom. The coconut is out in the balcony. The child being born on the back of a coconut, I believe, is for people whose desires were not fulfilled and they were cheated in some way, according to that chapter reading that I do. Okay? So as I said, everything is different. How we understand it and what it means when it comes to the spirit realm, they're two different things altogether. I want to know the Shraadh, what exactly was it? If he's willing to talk. Shirdi Sai Baba, this time Shraadh, when Hanumanji, I very strongly felt that he wanted the non-veg removed. And so I put it into my fridge as prasad for the next day before starting my prayers, and I left all the vegetarian food. I was able to eat the vegetarian food on 2 days as blessings, both from the Sarva Pitri as well as the, what's it called? Chaturthi day. So, okay, we were feeling bad because even in the night we were actually looking forward to what we had kept in the fridge in the non-veg. I was really looking forward to it because he had really cooked it well. Anyway, now I'm supposing there is a deeper signification of this Shraadh that happened, and it is surrounded by the eclipse on both sides, the lunar and the solar eclipse. So can I do a throw just to understand open-minded from you what it meant and who got affected, or what is the affecting? Can I do a throw? Are you willing to speak about it? Shirdi Sai Baba, if I can ask you a very simple question. Am I wearing my, what do you call it? Am I wearing a cover on my feet as of now? Because I need to ask you something really mundane and silly just to know we're connected. Am I wearing anything covering my feet as of now? Okay, so it's true, I'm not wearing anything covering my feet. We'll go ahead and do the throw. I'm not covering my feet. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I'm not covering my feet. Generally, I sit with that white cover on my feet because I feel cold. But I have not done it today, right? So I said, let's just ask something mundane and silly. Okay, so I'm not covering my feet. Oof. Now, so Shirdi Sai Baba, please bless so we can go ahead and do the read. I'm going to put it on the soft mode, silent mode.